सर एक था सुप्रीम कोर्ट में जजेस की अपॉइंटमेंट को लेके ही होता है कि बहुत जल्दी रिटायरमेंट आ जाता है उनका जब तक वो सुप्रीम कोर्ट पहुंचते हैं, या सीजीआई जैसे आपका टेन्योर 6 मंथ का था, तो आपको लगता है कि फिक्स टेन्योर होना चाहिए, एटलीस्ट 2 इयर्स का कुछ बार होना चाहिए जो सीजीआई बने, क्योंकि क्या होता है जब तक काम समझते हैं पूरा उसके बाद एकदम से रिटायरमेंट आ जाता है, तो वो जो आप वेलफेयर करना चाहते थे, जो कोड लेना चाहते थे, वो नहीं हो पाता उस ड्यूरेशन में, कैसे देखेंगे?
नहीं, मुझे ऐसा नहीं लगता, क्योंकि अभी मेरा पीरियड 6 महीने 10 दिन का था, उसमें से काफी दिन तो समर वेकेशन भी आई थी, दसरा वेकेशन आई थी, दिवाली वेकेशन आई थी, बट आई कुड परफॉर्म वॉट एवर आई एंटिसिपेटेड, वॉट एवर आई प्लान आउट।
बट आपको लगता नहीं सर सीनियरिटी बेसिस नहीं होना चाहिए बल्कि फिक्स टेन्योर होना चाहिए? यू शुड गिव अ व्यू नाउ सर।
आई डोंट थिंक इट्स नेसेसरी।
इट्स नॉट नेसेसरी।
सर एक रिजर्वेशन को लेके भी आया, जैसे आप कम्युनिटी से आते हैं, आप सेकंड शेड्यूल उससे, लेकिन आपको लगता है कि इकोनॉमिक वीकर सेक्शन के जो लोग हैं या जो इस स्पेशल कास्ट से आते हैं वो मिसयूज हो रहे हैं, जो लोग इकोनॉमिक प्रोस्पर हैं, तो वो भी
मैंने मेरे जजमेंट में लिखा है, जो सब क्लासिफिकेशन का जजमेंट था कि उसमें तो इश्यू यही था कि वेदर सब क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ शेड्यूल कास्ट अमॉन्ग द शेड्यूल कास्ट इज परमिसिबल। हमने आउट ऑफ 7 जजेस 6 आर वेल इन फेवर ऑफ दैट, और मैंने उसमें ये भी व्यू लिया है कि इवन amongst the scheduled caste, the concept of privilege or something like that should be introduced. क्योंकि शेड्यूल कास्ट में से जिन लोगों ने रिजर्वेशन लेके they have mass powers, according to me they should either give up the reservation themselves or some criteria has to be evolved, because the concept of reservation is to provide an opportunity who is downtrodden, who is lagging behind, और अगर समझो वो क्लास में से आगे आए हुए लोग ही अगर वो बेनिफिट लेते हैं तो जो पीछे रहेंगे।
सर एक और महत्वपूर्ण चीज, व्हेन आई वाज रिसर्चिंग अबाउट दिस इंटरव्यू, आपने ऑफिशियल गाड़ी छोड़ दी, तो ये क्या प्रेसिडेंट, थोड़ा बताएं इसके बारे में सर।
नहीं, आई बिलीव कि वंस आई सीज टू बी द सीजीआई आफ्टर द न्यू सीजीआई टू कोर्ट एट द राष्ट्रपति भवन, इट इज द न्यू सीजीआई who should go in official vehicle to the official vehicle assigned to the CJI, to the Supreme Court. Nothing new in that.
But sir, also you have, I think, pledged that you will not take any governorship in future, or is it?
I have decided that I will not take any post-retirement assignment of the government, and of course, including in any office if it is offered to me.
सर एक था कि सवाल उठते रहे हमेशा कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट में छुट्टियां बहुत होती हैं, विंटर वेकेशन, समर वेकेशन, दिवाली वेकेशन, लेकिन आपने भी अपने टेन्योर में एक बड़ा अच्छा एक डिफरेंट चीज किया था जब आप कुछ जजेस और उनकी फैमिलीज जो है वो आउट ऑफ स्टेशन गए थे घूमने के लिए, मेंटल पीस के लिए, वो क्या आपके माइंड में था उस समय सर?
ये जो कहना है कि हम छुट्टियां बहुत ज्यादा होती है, ये गलत है, क्योंकि छुट्टियों में का जो ज्यादा जो समय है, तो हमारे जो बड़े बड़े जजमेंट्स रहते हैं वो वी कांट डू इट इन रेगुलर डेज, बिकॉज वी हैव टू रीड 50, 60 टाइम्स 70 मैटर्स। सैटरडे संडे कभी कोई ऑफिशियल फंक्शन रहते हैं, कोई कॉन्फ्रेंस रहती, कोई इनॉग्रेशन रहती, एंड देखो मोर देन हाफ ऑफ द टाइम इन द वेकेशन इज स्पेंड ऑन जजमेंट राइटिंग। और जो रणथंभौर गए थे हम, बिकॉज ऑल जजेस आर लाइक अ फैमिली, सो वी ऑल वांटेड टू रिलैक्स एंड स्पेंड सम टाइम टुगेदर।
सर अंतिम में लास्ट क्वेश्चन, एनी जजमेंट यू थिंक शुड हैव डन इट, यू शुड हैव डन इट डिफरेंटली इन ऑल योर टेन्योर?
No, I don't think that. As a High Court judge, when I had decided 2 judgments incorrectly, I was candid enough to declare them per inferium and change my view. But in last 6.5 years, I don't think that.
सर लोग कहते हैं कि जजेस का बड़ा मुश्किल काम होता है, और आपको भी कभी कभी क्या पब्लिक हीट या पब्लिक प्रेशर फील हुआ जो किसी मुद्दे पे ऑल इन योर टेन्योर या मीडिया प्रेशर?
कहता हूं कि जजेस शुड नॉट डिसाइड द मैटर्स बिकॉज द पीपल और द प्रेस वुड लाइक इट और डिसलाइक इट। जजेस हैव टू डिसाइड द केसेस ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ द पेपर्स बिफोर देम, ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ द फैक्ट्स बिफोर देम, एंड एज पर द लॉ दैट इज एप्लीकेबल टू दोज फैक्ट्स।
After holding the highest post in the judiciary of this country, so how do you see your retirement, your tenure, and what is your next plan post-retirement?
I've always been saying that I'm really happy, satisfied, and content with my tenure. I could do whatever I had anticipated and planned to do. And post-retirement, last 2-3 days I'm feeling fully relaxed and makes plans except just relaxing at the moment, and I will take a call as I will come after some time.
Sir, which judgment in your tenure as a CJI do you think has moved you or has had a major impact, positive or negative?
As a CJI, I have delivered many judgments on the judicial reforms are concerned and also on the environmental issues. So I think these are the important areas where I could significantly, we, because the judgments are of the benches, we could substantially contribute to the reformation in the judicial systems and protection of the environment, ecology and the wildlife.
Sir, there is also allegation of judicial activism these days, like in the case of Jallikattu or this firecrackers, just as an example. Sir, what is your take on that, sir?
No, I always say that judicial activism is bound to remain. From the period of 80s when the court even started entertaining the postcards and exercising PI jurisdiction. So in many cases, the citizens, on account of their socio-economic handicaps, are not in a position to directly approach the court for redressal of their grievance for protection of their rights. So in such a situation, permitting a person to approach the court on their behalf is in a way, it fulfills our promise of economic and social justice to the last citizen of this country. But then there are limits within which the judicial activism should act. As I always say, the judicial activism should not turn into judicial adversarism or judicial terrorism. Ultimately, our Constitution believes in the separation of powers between the legislature, the executive and the judiciary.
So many critics see this as a, overreach and sometimes, even bypassing the executive.
So therefore, at times, as I said, like we did in the demolition judgment or the bulldozer justice, where we found that the executive was acting in excess, executive was acting as a judge in their own cause, merely because a citizen was found to be involved in a criminal act. These houses were demolished. And we found that this would amount to not only violating his rights, but the rights of the inmates of the house, his brothers, sisters, mother, father, children. And that was like taking a law into hand. We also held that the right to shelter is a fundamental right, and therefore laid down guidelines. So that is a case wherein it's not proper for me to justify my judgment. But I think that would be a case where a judicial activism should be promoted, but not beyond a particular limit.
But sir, bulldozers are still bulldozing at many places.
Yes, so therefore we had given liberty to the citizens to knock the doors of the high courts wherever there was a violation. And we had also expected that wherever such a grievance is brought to the notice of the court, we had laid down stringent measures that the person who is indulging in violation of the orders of the court would be guilty for the contempt of court. And not only that, we have also directed that such demolished house, after following the proper procedures, found to be illegally demolished, then the government will have to reconstruct it and the recover the amount from the persons who were guilty.
Sir, did you face any pressure from the executive ever or politicians?
No. Genuinely, no. I answered that question on Saturday when I was meeting the journalists also.
Sir, we have seen many senior bar members also raising question on the collegium transparency. What is your view on this, sir?
I have been considering that collegium is transparent. The allegation that collegium lacks transparency or opacity, or it is opaque, is I think not well founded. And then right from the period of Justice Khanna, we also started interacting with the candidates. We interact with all the candidates for any period between 15 minutes to half an hour. And we also take inputs from various factors, the consulting judges who have an opportunity to see the performance of those lawyers, and the executive, the chief ministers of the state, the governors of the state, the IB, and the law ministry. And after taking into consideration all these aspects, only the final decision is taken by the Parliament.
Sir, two very unfortunate incidents happened in this your tenure, sir. One, that shoe throwing incident. What went through your mind, sir, when you saw that? You remained very calm, what I read in research. Can you describe what happened, sir?
Even Bar requested for the initiating the proceeding.
But you did not take any action against this.
No, because maybe I don't, maybe it's as a result of my upbringing. When something happened in the court, I didn't even know that it was related to some alleged utterances made by me in the court or alleged observations made in the court. But I felt that I must go proceed with the matter, and that was a decision taken by me at the spur of the moment.
So, and Justice Verma, sir, the cash was found in one of the judges' house allegedly, and the case is now, I think, in the Parliament and JPC, the committee. So, sir, what is your take on that, sir? And do you think it has shaken the public trust on judiciary?
It was an unfortunate incident, and it is wrong to deny that it has not affected the image of the judiciary. But now the matter is pending before the Parliament. The impeachment proceedings are already initiated. The inquiry committee headed by the sitting judge of this court is inquiring into the matter, and therefore, as a matter of propriety, it will not be proper for me to comment any further on that.
सदर, हमने देखा है कि टाइम टू टाइम जुडिशरी पे करप्शन चार्जेस अब लगने लगे हैं. तो आपको लगता है कि कोई एक इंडिपेंडेंट ऐसी बॉडी होनी चाहिए जो इमीडिएटली इंटरवीन कर सके इन मैटर्स में?
Why should judges only judge the judge?
नहीं, यहाँ जजेस ओनली जज द जजेस ऐसा नहीं है. इंक्वायरी कमिटी कंसिस्ट ऑफ वन सिटिंग जज एंड देयर आर senior lawyers also on the committee. And final call is taken by the Parliament.
Right.
Yeah. So if the Parliament or the legislators think that the system is not adequate, they are always capable to evolve a system which, while concerning these concerns, while addressing these concerns, also ensures that the independence of judiciary is also maintained.
Sir, my question, one more question, is a little political, because you have seen now opposition even, dragging judiciary and constitutional bodies when they attack the government. How do you look at it, sir?
नहीं, गलत है. Judges act according to their perception, according to the law that they perceive, that they understand, and as per the facts that are there before them. So, fair criticism of judgment is always welcome. But then criticizing the judges for their judgments is not in a good place.
Sir, another question is that, there's always a grudge among the common citizens that high profile cases को timely address कर दिया जाता है, पर जो आम आदमी जो citizens हैं, जो उनकी concerns को इतनी जल्दी list नहीं होता है. Why is this discrimination overall, although it's a cliched question, and pendency of the cases, sir? You see, still I think this 4 crores cases are pending, sir.
Cases, but the ratio of population to judges in our country is one of the lowest in the world. And with whatever manpower we have, with whatever number of judges we have, everybody is trying their best to discharge their duties, to hear and decide the cases as much as they can. और ये परसेप्शन है कि हाई प्रोफाइल केसेस ही होती है, बराबर नहीं है. आपके लॉ रिपोर्ट्स रहते हैं कि we also, in my tenure in 6.5 years, I must have decided so many criminal appeals arising out of 302. I have decided death preferences. I have decided also bail matters. And, high profile it doesn't mean that we give priority to the high profile cases, but there are certain matters which are of larger importance. कभी-कभी ऐसा होता है कि एक मैटर डिसाइड करके thousands of matters can be decided. So at times the priority is given to such matters. So,
sir, judges' proportion to population, as you said, is low. Sir, who will fix it, sir? Like, how will it be fixed?
So that's for the executive and the Parliament. Because those things are to be taken into consideration.
Because when the entire country is, restructuring and transforming, so don't you think that this aspect should also be addressed sooner than later?
It's high time that the executive and the Parliament also look at this, because right to justice is a now fundamental right to speedy justice, right to justice without much expense is also a right of a citizen.